Hello, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello.
Hi.
So where are you calling from?
I am from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, how many concerts have you been to?
Concerts in general, I don't know. I
Oh
lost
no, of
count.
uh, of Taylor Swift.
Only the one so far.
Only one?
Mm-hmm.
And how was it?
Amazing from what I remember. I had surgery the day before, so I was a little doped up still. So from
Oh,
what I
geez.
remember, it was amazing.
Um, do you collect any of her like her CDs or vinyls?
Vinyls.
Vinyls?
Yeah.
Which ones do you have of?
So far only the ones that are like Taylor's versions. I don't want any of the what we call stolen versions. I don't
Yeah,
want any
from
of those. So
Scooter Braun.
yeah, exactly.
Um, and what is your favorite Taylor Swift song?
It changes every day and sometimes throughout the day. Um, Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Long Live.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd say that would be my big one this week.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
are you planning on seeing more Taylor Swift concerts in the near future?
I'd like to. I tried to get tickets to see her in Indianapolis next November. And out of all the Swifties that I know, and I know a good amount, only one of us got a code to get tickets. So she got tickets. I didn't get any. But I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve that I'm gonna attempt to score some tickets on. We'll see. We'll see what I can manage.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
And
wish I can. I wish I can go see some of her. She's gonna be here in Miami next October and
it's
stuff.
amazing if you can score them. It's worth it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but my next question is do you have a favorite album that you like or?
Well, I really got into Taylor with the Red album back in like 2012. But I wasn't like a super fan or like, a Swifty. Um, I think I really crossed that bridge with Folklore and Evermore. The writing on those is just top tier. So that's what really transitioned me into a super fan.
Oh, okay.
How much merch do you have of Taylor?
Not as much as I'd like. It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive and it's hard to get. Everything sells out really fast. I've tried to get all of the cardigans, but so far I've only been able to get one. Um, I don't like to buy resale stuff because that's not benefiting Taylor or her team in any way.
Yeah.
Um, so I only try to buy from Taylor directly. So um, I've got a couple of shirts. I've got a handful of vinyls, what I can so far.
Yep.
I do have a cardigan coming once those deliver. Um, and just a couple of like odds and ends and baubles. So
Did you ever get the whole vinyls for the clock?
I did not get them all.
No.
No, no. I can't justify purchasing like four of the same thing just
Yeah.
because it's in a different color.
Yeah.
Kudos to people that can, but mama's got
Yeah.
bills. So
Yeah. And it's all the same music and same everything. It's just a different color.
exactly. If there were like bonus tracks or something on each one, I think
Yeah.
that would probably sweeten the deal for me. But as of now, it's not something I'm really interested in. One is enough.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
So, is there any like Taylor Swift writes about her exes a lot in most songs and stuff. Is there one particular ex that you do not like?
I think they all have their downfalls, but don't we all? I think, I mean, obviously I wasn't in those relationships. So Taylor's personal thoughts are her own, but I
Yeah.
think it's more so that it's not necessarily that I dislike any of her exes. It's that I can relate to a lot of what she's talking. I mean, anyone can, you know. So it's not that she's talking about her ex; it's that she's talking about all of our exes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yes, but not really because I don't personally know them. I'm not going to go as far as saying I hate any of her exes.
I
Like,
agree.
like,
I
would you
totally
not
agree.
listen would you not like watch a movie or listen to a song because of her?
No,
Is it
no,
that?
I wouldn't do that. No.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And what?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was just making noises.
Um, so what's your what's your reason for liking like Taylor Swift like you do? If you had to categorize it.
If I had to really nail it down, I think it would be, and I've been thinking about this since we talked the other day. I think it would be that she's able to kind of like the exes thing that I talked about is that she's able to take things that happened throughout her own life and make us feel like she's talking about ours. You know, she's able to put our thoughts and our feelings into words that some of us can't say or maybe aren't brave enough to say or haven't even thought to say. You know, she gives us a voice that we didn't even know that we needed.
Right. And then
And
is there any music that relates to you more personally of any of her songs?
I mean, there's some of them. I think that's like a really personal question. I won't lie because they're all like the sad ones. Um, I think a lot of Evermore really resonated, and like the deeper meanings and Midnight's really resonated. And at the time when Red came out, I was going through my own personal things, and she was, you know, kind of coming into age and learning how to deal with that. And we were like in the same, it felt like we were in the same place at the same time. So, yeah,
Okay.
that is really cool.
yeah, I think so.
You bought like any of her like cat t-shirts?
No, I haven't bought any of the cat shirts,
No?
unfortunately. You can probably hear my cat purring in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any of the cat merch, but one day those Meredith pillows will come back on sale and I will be clawing for one of
Yeah.
those.
All right. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for having me.
Well, have a good one.
Thank you.
You guys too.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi. How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello.
So
Hello.
so where are you calling from?
Actually, sadly to say, I'm in Napa Valley, California. Just got back.
Okay.
From a few wineries, but
Oh, that's cool.
so not originally where I'm from, but
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing about Taylor Swift?
so my favorite thing about Taylor Swift is it goes back to the very beginning. I mean, the first thing that drew me to Taylor Swift was the fact that I had a daughter, and when I took her to something that like a mother and daughter could do together at 7, 8 years old, and we both enjoyed a concert. You gotta love the music.
Yeah.
And we had a great time, and both of us left very excited and happy. And you know, that was back in the Fearless days. So when you can raise your children and enjoy their social events and you're not at Chuck E. Cheese, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I'm going to concerts with people that I love, music that I enjoy, and it's not kid stuff. It was awesome.
That is cool. What is your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Oh, that's a really hard one. I have one from every era. So if you would say one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs, it was, you know, All Too Well, I would
Mhm.
say, from way back when, but I
Yeah.
also love Wildest Dreams.
Wildest Dreams. And
I
you
think that's a lot of people's favorite.
It just, yeah. was a good one.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Wildest Dreamings is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that you sent me a picture that you actually got to meet Taylor. How did
Yes,
that happen?
I've met her 3 times. So I don't know if you can see me very well, and I apologize. I'm kind of there. We go, a little bit better. Right. But so she did the tea party, and so the first concert I took her to was Omaha, Fearless. I took my daughter and I felt a rope on my arm, and she had walked down the aisle where we were at. She reached for my daughter out of the blue and gave her a hug out of nowhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to look like a dark cloud. Sorry, but yeah, we
Okay.
got invited to the tea party,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, that was we were during Kelly Pickler, and we were, as excited for Kelly as we were Taylor, and we got invited backstage, and that was the first time, and of course, then it sets the, kind of the standards. I don't think she gets to meet her at every concert. That didn't happen.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So I've been to 2 tea parties, and then for some reason when I started taking my son, Taylor's mom started picking up on him, and we've gotten invited in red. We had seats in the 300s in the nosebleeds, and we got front stage.
Oh wow.
So out of the blue, because Taylor's mom picked out my son, and Taylor's mom has actually invited my son upstage 2 times.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
that is super cool.
It's an aura. I don't know what it is. People are like, I want to go with you. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I have no idea like why this is happening. I'm just along, but
You
it's been
guys
pretty
must be
pent.
you guys must be best friends.
And yeah, yes, in my mind we are. Totally, we're like this. So
Yeah.
she does get me. She did tell me I was pretty.
Aw.
I know. I'm looking at her. I have to tell you a funny story. So it was during Fearless, and my daughter and I let her. It was during a weekday or something, and we skipped school so we could go to this concert, because isn't that what moms and daughters do? You let your kids skip school to go to Taylor Swift. And we got to go backstage, and I was so like, the girl power, the message that she sends out at every concert about like being individual. You don't have to be the one that's standing out to be the one that's, has, I don't know even what to say. It was like so uplifting and so powerful. And I was telling her about that, and I'm trying to act all like cool and like I've got this, and then I said, it's so girl power, it's so positive, and the message and the values you send out. And my daughter looks at her and goes, yeah, my mom let me skip school to come here. Totally, like everything I was preaching, like thanking her for saying I'm like, yeah, well, I'm that mom, sorry. So
No,
it was
that's
cute.
funny.
That is very funny.
Skip school for
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. I'm like trying to be like all like trying to have a good, powerful comment about, how uplifting everything was, and, her message for young ladies. And I let my kids skip school because that's what kind of mom I am. So
Yeah, if I had kids, I would do the same thing.
totally. Oh yeah, skip school. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Do you like more of her pop music or her country music?
I like her more for her message.
Message?
Her message and whatever kind of music and whatever. As I always say, Taylor Swift knew what I was going to experience before I, as a 52-year-old mom, I know I don't look it. The message, she knows everybody's stories before they even happen. It's quite phenomenal, actually. So
Do you collect any of her merchandise?
Yes. We have, my son actually is in fashion, and he owns a vintage clothing store, and he has all of the t-shirts. We've collected all of the shirts through the years, clothes, things like that. Every year I've always gotten my daughter, just because we've been fans. I've gotten her Christmas tree ornaments from her Taylor Swift. So we have all the guitars, and all the guitars play all of her songs.
Oh, wow.
Kind of fun to have a little tree that sings, Speak Now and Red and Fearless and all of that.
Right.
And then we have, just because we've been fans, it's been a common theme under our Christmas tree is you get Taylor Swift merchandise every year. Another story. My mom's name is Inez. She says Inez. But have you heard the rumors from Inez?
No. What's the rumor about that?
That's off her folklore.
Oh, interesting.
Betty. So my 86-year-old mom has a shirt that says, "Have you heard the rumors from Inez?"
That is
We
cool.
all do. What are the odds that she even knows my mom's name before, like, nobody's ever told her? She just knows this. It's like we
Wait,
have
how
an
do you
aura.
pronounce? How do you pronounce it? Inez?
Inez, but you can pronounce it Inez or Inez. She sings it Inez, but my mom always calls it Inez. But if you say, "Have you heard the rumors from Inez?" you can't believe a word she says.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you have any Taylor Swift vinyl collections or?
My nieces do the vinyl collections because my brother has always collected albums, and I do not. I have CDs, of course, but I've just not collected just because that's what my nieces do. They have all of them. I've made this a family event. I've taken all my nieces. You saw my last picture at the most recent era. I got 9 tickets.
9 tickets? Jeez.
Who gets 9 tickets?
Wow.
I know. We represented every era between my children, they've all grown with the significant others and everything. So 9 it is. So.
Are you gonna see her again next year?
Oh, I'm trying. I am so trying. Yes. My daughter now moved to Miami. So
That's where I live.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we tried. I'm on the wait list.
Yeah, that's where it seems like everyone else is that we
I
have.
know. But yes, Claire, actually my daughter's friend got 3. So she will be going, but I'm hoping to be going as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I will be. I don't know. I said, if you asked me for a week in like Mexico or Taylor Swift, I'd take Taylor Swift.
Yeah. If Taylor Swift was in Mexico, then you can choose both.
That is true.
So, is there any do you have a favorite album that you like?
Red. I don't know
Red?
why. Red's just been I think Red to me just emotionally went to the next level, and the concert was so class act and out of this world that I loved it.
Wow.
So I would say if I had to pick Red.
Red? That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any of her her cat t-shirts?
Her what?
Her cat t-shirts.
Oh yes, my son has all of them. His significant other is a cat girl, so we have them all. I don't know if I sent you a picture. He has all of them vintage. He collects all of that, so he has every t-shirt. So he runs a clothing store and sells vintage clothing and concert t-shirts in Iowa here. So yes, yes, we're very much collectors of the vintage cat shirts. The one with all the cats on it. Yep.
Yes.
If she's worn it, he owns it.
Do you not listen to a song or something just because it's one of her boyfriends?
No. So, she processes through that. It's all good. She doesn't hold on to anger. I was there in Minneapolis when she sang Dear John. She
Yeah.
said, don't reach out, don't be angry. So she's not an angry, she is the kindest, kind-hearted person I've ever, person that I've had in contact, as with her
Yeah.
mom. So no, she
Yeah,
wouldn't want that.
I don't see no effort to cause any hate towards, even though John Mayer was a not good enough boyfriend, but there's no need for him to be bashed by the fans of the
Right.
Swifties.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She said, I've grown from every experience. I'm not here. It's all part of life. It's a transition phase. And so she grew from that experience, and it made her a better person and a better songwriter and all the things. So
Yeah, she grown a lot over the years. She's becoming a more better person for herself than to others and stuff. And I respect her for that, because not a lot of artists are like that
right.
and stuff. And Taylor Swift has something special about her.
Yeah.
So
She absolutely does. She has a kindness and an aura that she has a human kindness and an aura
exactly. So
mhm.
It was really nice having you on the podcast.
Oh, thank you. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Thank you
So-
for coming.
And I'll let you know when this is up and posted.
Okay.
Hey,
Perfect.
take care.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
New episodes of the Music Podcast every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, wherever you get your podcast.